Okay, this is a really quick remote. I'm just about to go to sleep. I just finished my meditations. This time I put my shirt on. Right? I think I know why Trump is dragging his leg. And I think I understand what has happened here with the um, chronic venous insufficiency. When I go into this energy and I put myself in the shoes of being Donald Trump as an intuitive, as an empath, I feel that I'm post-surgery on a bypass. So what that tells me is that the stents have failed, that this is an individual who had stents placed, and when the stents don't work, sometimes they'll do bypass surgery, and that's where they take part of the vein in the leg, and they use the vein in order to bypass um, the arteries, the arteries of the heart that feed the heart. So when those become clogged, we'll put a stent in. Doctors will put a stent in. If the arteries of the heart are not functioning, then they have to put a bypass in. This is what happened to Clinton. They had to put bypass in. So they take part of the great saphenous vein, for example. They might take it from the right leg. And then they use that vein in order to create a bypass of the clogged or damaged arteries to the heart. And what appears to have happened is that because he lost part of his veins in the right leg during the bypass surgery, that is why he's been limping. That's why he's been having pain in the leg. And because he lost an important vein, it's put additional pressure on his venous system because he lost a vein. He lost a major vein. And so he has congestive heart failure. He appears to have had a stent placed. He has cardiac arrhythmia, an irregular heartbeat. Looks like they probably put him on something like beta blockers and Plavix to avoid a clot. He was probably given a bypass, which is why he's limping. And that's why he was in pain. It can happen after bypass, and also after you have a stent placed. The stent will come up through the groin. They'll enter through the groin into the artery, and sometimes post-stent people will have pain in the groin. But this looks, when I go into it, like it's post-surgery for bypass, that this person had bypass surgery. So as a result of that, and as a result of the fact that he has congestive heart failure and has lost a major vein, he's now having poor venous return. Poor venous return can also cause changes in the heart itself, because the heart has to pump harder in order to return the blood back to the heart, so we can have hypertrophy of the right atrium. So it's not looking good for his health, but I believe, based on this remote, that he was dragging his foot post-bypass surgery. All right, so that is all I have. It was very, very brief, and thank you all for watching, and have a blessed evening. Thank you.